you're not being back in this situation again.
So
Is figuring out why you did it.
No work, just I really honestly feel like there was just a monster inside of me. You know, I was drunk too. Bless you.
Yes.
You said I do not have permission to be in contact with her.
No.
It's dead forever.
You'll have to speak to your attorney in regards to that.
This one honestly made my stomach drop. We're talking about a teenager who put his hands on his own mother and then tried to wave it away with, "I was drunk," like that somehow softens a blow, as if alcohol magically turns violence into a misunderstanding. I don't care how intoxicated someone claims they were. Hurting your mom is a line you don't just cross by accident. The judge is clearly trying to keep things measured here, but even he looks exhausted by the excuses. And what really gets under my skin is how often people treat being drunk like it's a whole pass of cruelty. That mindset isn't just reckless, it's dangerous. So I'm curious what you think. Should intoxication ever count as an excuse, or is it just another way to dodge accountability? Let's dive in and watch.
All right, are the parties ready on Dylan Jacob Skinner? Hello, how are you doing?
Good.
All right, that's good. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 011052, State of Texas versus Dylan Jacob Skinner. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brian Kimbrough for Mr. Skinner.
And are you Mr. Skinner?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What happened to your face?
Felt good yesterday. The weather was good, so I decided to play basketball.
Mhm.
I got elbowed in the lip. So,
I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope somebody called a foul.
I did.
Okay. All right. So we're here for sentencing.
Correct.
And both parties requested that this be reset so that perhaps your client could prepare a letter, because I think he wanted
I
to.
already have it.
All right. Thank you. And then there was going to be a victim impact. Is that
Correct.
correct? All right. So you entered a plea previously on February 18th of no contest. The court found that there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court found you guilty. Are parties ready to proceed with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client with regards to sentencing?
I would state that Mr. Skinner is very remorseful for this incident.
Mhm.
I've talked to him about it. He would like to make a statement, and I would like to call him as a witness, Your Honor.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record, please.
Dylan Jacob Skinner.
All right, defense.
Thank you. Dylan, could you make your statement and speak into the microphone and very loud?
I apologize to the court, to my family. I never thought I'd go to, for all the things that I've done, that I'd probably go to prison for. I never thought it'd be for something like this. And I feel terrible. I'm gonna live every day in that jail cell, prison cell, getting eat up by the fact that I did something messed up. I deserve to go to PDC for it. And I love my mom. I never wanted to do that. I apologize.
All right. Anything else, defense?
Nothing.
Anything from the state? All right, so I have a question. So why did you do this? Because part of you're not being back in this situation again is figuring out why you did it.
No work, just I really honestly feel like there was just a monster inside of me. You know, I was drunk too. And all the pent-up anger, because I'm really not a violent person.
All right, what were you angry about?
Just not having a job, struggling, living with my mom, 25 years old, you know, just getting out of jail a month prior, struggling too, on top of that, you know, just really just financial struggles. And I feel like there's a little bit more that I can't really touch on with words, but the fact that I did that for something that small, I feel like I deserve to do some time.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the fact that you've had a chance to think about what you've done. I don't know why it is. Usually the people who try to help us are the people that we end up hurting the most, right? So you should have been looking at the idea that your mom, even though you're 25 years old, your mom is giving you a place to stay.
That's the thing. I was in that for 5 months, 6 months in Bear County, just thinking, wow, I really took all that for granted. Just
Mhm.
for 3 to 5 minutes, I messed up my whole relationship with my family
Mhm.
over something small and selfish. Very selfish.
All right.
So I apologize to the court and I apologize to my mother,
Okay.
and I love her.
Okay.
He keeps saying is remorseful, but honestly, I'm not buying it for a second. Regret for what? The actual harm he caused, or the fact that he got caught and is now standing in front of a judge? Because judging by his expression, it doesn't look like he's losing sleep over what he did to his own mother. It looks like someone acting out regret, not actually feeling it. This is where the courtroom starts to feel like a stage, and the judge has to be both the audience and the critic. People forget that remorse isn't a defense. It's a mitigating factor at best. And judges can spot a fake apology faster than you can say probation denied. What really stands out is how he keeps hiding behind alcohol, like it's some outside force that took control of him. But alcohol doesn't create violence out of thin air. It lowers the filter and exposes what's already there. You don't accidentally attack your mom. That's not a blackout moment. That's character showing itself. Legally speaking, voluntary intoxication almost never excuses criminal behavior because the law assumes you chose to drink in the first place. It's basically saying, you pulled the trigger, now deal with a recoil. And watching him talk about being lost just confirms he hasn't learned anything. The only thing he truly regrets is standing in front of a judge instead of sitting at home with his Xbox.
All right. Anything else before the court entered sentence?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There's to be no contact with Dusty, D-U-S-T-Y Skinner. Take in consideration 2024 CC 739463. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's to be therapeutic community. Is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, just a moment. I'm gonna wait till they finish here on the side.
Judge, I'm not talking to you.
Okay,
No, I'm ignoring them.
thank you.
Just waiting for you to finish, Judge.
All right. All right, did you sign it?
Yeah.
Mr. Skinner?
Yes, ma'am, I signed it.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All
I do
right,
have
we,
a question.
yes,
You said I do not have permission to be in contact with her.
no.
Is that forever?
You'll have to speak to your attorney in regards to that. And what I will tell you, the no contact was a part of your agreement with the state.
Of course.
At some point in time, maybe your mom will want to have contact with you. If she does, and you all can work on your relationship through that, then we'll see. Okay?
Okay.
All right, any other questions? All right, we can go off the record. With regards to the therapeutic community, I have no jurisdiction over that, over the prison. I can't force them to put you in that program, but it'll be in the judgment that I want you to be considered for the therapeutic community. You'll have to ask for it as well. You understand? All right. And here's my other advice. I have no problem with tattoos, but no more face tattoos, okay? Because people will see you, they see the face tattoos and they think some sort of way.
Too, probably.
Yes. All right. All right. So my understanding there's a victim impact. All right.
Mr. Skinner, over here. Put your back against the counter.
Give you life and you tried to take mine, and I will never be able to have the question of why I answer. You're so selfish. your dad read me the letters that you written to him, and you never once asked about me if I was okay after what you did. You said that you love everyone, but you tried to leave your brother and your sister without me. After you did this to me, I found out that I'm not the only one who hurt, and it makes it a little less difficult to say that I will never forgive you for the things you've done. And you've destroyed your relationship with your entire family, and I hope that weight sinks in as I read this. The physical wounds that I have from what you did, the broken eye socket that required surgery, and the damage you did to my ear that took 2 procedures to fix, the severe concussion that affects my memory, and the chronic pain that I have in my neck now, that's healing. But the emotional damage is going to take a long time, and not just for me. Despite everything, my heart aches because I am your mom, and I struggle. I hope one day you understand the gravity of what you've done in your heart, and not just in the words that you so easily say all the time to make everything right. I hope whatever path you take to someone other than a monster out there you have.
Thank you.
Look, I'll be real with you. Everyone has struggles. That doesn't make you unique, and it definitely doesn't make you justified. We've all been through things, but no matter how rough life gets, taking it out on your mother is on another level. And yeah, I saw the face tattoos and had a feeling right away. This guy isn't remorseful. You can tell the difference between someone who's performing guilt and someone who's actually living with it. And in my opinion, this is all performance. When your mom gives you a roof, food, and unconditional love, and you repay that with violence, it says everything about who you are in that moment. And honestly, 4 years doesn't feel like enough. Family violence hits differently. The emotional damage lingers long after bruises fade, and it raises serious concerns about whether this behavior will repeat once he's back out. If I were the judge, I'd keep him far away from his mother until he proves he's not the same person who did this. That I know people love a redemption arc, but some actions don't come with a quick turnaround. I just don't see real change happening anytime soon here. But what do you think? Does he even deserve another chance? Thanks so much for watching. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe.